So, just a little explanation about what we're about to begin here as far as discussion goes. The theme of the conference is pretty wide and it includes a lot of ideas. So as the Buddhist group here, we decided that it would be easiest to break it down into the 3 sections and only have 3 smaller sections for promotion, for preservation, and protection. I think I got them. Anyway, so we're going to break it down into 3 sections, and the first one is going to be promotion, and we are lucky enough to have Dr. Chandima here with us. And let me just tell you a little bit about Dr. Chandima, because it's pretty amazing. Dr. Chandima is a research scholar at the Rowan Institute in New Jersey, USA. His research focuses on Theravāda, Abhidhamma, and Buddhist ethics. He was formerly a research fellow at the Center for Studies in Religion and Society of the University of Victoria, Canada. He is also the associate editor of the Journal of International Buddhist Studies. So I'm going to let Dr. Chandima give us a little overview on the first section, the promotion of Buddhist culture in global perspective.
Good afternoon, everyone. Most Venerable Dr. and the other monastics, also the members of the Chiang Rai Buddhist Group, and ladies and gentlemen. I think the topic here about promotion is a bit complicated topic if you look at from the text. But we need to discuss about the promotion in different contexts. So I thought I would discuss this short explanation in 3 layers, in 3 aspects. The first is to address some of the, I would say, misconceptions attached to why do we need to promote Buddhism. This is the first layer. The second layer is, should we abide by some of the ethics in promoting Buddhism? Okay. And the third layer is what to promote and how to promote. So the first, I think I would discuss about what are the misconceptions that are associated with the promotion. Yeah. Did Buddha ask monastics and non-monastic lay people to promote Buddhism? And we know that we are not supposed to promote Buddhism by force. This is one idea. Second is proselytization. You know, in other religions, XYZ religions, they proselytize. Conversions happen across the world. As you said, some countries, there have been things happening. The missionary work happened in the way how they're going to do that. So if you look at the fundamental idea of promotion in Buddhist text, what did the Buddha ask us to practice? Practice is the promotion. Practice itself is the promotion. I think one fine example is Prakrusati, who thought that teaching Buddhism in Thai is not enough. So I need to start a Buddhist group for English people. See, this is a living example. He made it, right? So you all are benefiting from that. Probably somebody would start a group in French for those people who speak French, right? So there are harmless ways of promotion, right? So we are not, I guess that you are not trying to, get members by force. Let members who would like to study, follow, let them join. And I see that what you are following is not only Theravada, Thich Nhat Hanh teachings from France, Vietnamese kind of things, and you kind of blend the kind of Buddhism you want to practice as expats. Probably some foreigners from US, other countries too. So that's a good way to see it. So we have no forceful, I would say, influences on others to, hey, come practice Buddhism. On the other hand, no proselytization. So by thinking these, by considering these 2, then of course the promotion is possible according to the Buddhist teachings. Second is what are the ethics? Now, if you take a look at of the Dhamma and Vinaya, as you said that the two candles represent the Dhamma and Vinaya, we can see that the Buddha said to monks, you have to always be considerate of where you're going to teach Dhamma. If you look at some of the examples, one Pali Sutta in Majjhima Nikaya, Arana Vibhanga Sutta, I can't remember the number of the sutta. In this sutta, Buddha says, you need to teach Dhamma in the vernacular where you're going to be trying to disseminate Dhamma. So the vernacular, according to Buddhaghosa, Acharya Buddhaghosa, could be Pali, Magadhi, Bhasa. But let's say you go to another country, you should understand how to present the Theravada or whatever the Dhamma teachings without marring the contents of the teaching. Now, this happens to many when they teach Dhamma in their own language, in the foreign languages. They might sometimes, tarnish the contents of the teaching, right? So Buddha asks us to promote in a very harmless way. Language is one thing. Second is understanding the kind of people. If you look at Sunaparanta's Punna, the monk called Punna, who asked Buddha, Bhante, can I go to Sunaparanta? Now, some scholars say that it could be the Afghanistan in today's world. And the Buddha says the people in Afghanistan at that time, maybe Gandhara, right? They might be little, ferocious, and you might be facing some issues there. Then the Buddha is checking on him how he, faces the issues. The Buddha said, what if they're going to blame you? And he said, it's okay with me because they're not going to attack me. What if they attack with the clubs or the sticks? And he said that I'm okay because they are not trying to pelt stones at me. What if they're going to kill you? And the Punna says to the Buddha, it's okay because I was expected to die at a certain point, so I'm going to get killed. Buddha is checking on how does a monk engage in a foreign, teaching of Dhamma. So that means promotion. So that means he asks monastics to follow extreme patience, at the same time to understand the language and then to give the Dhamma that is needed to that particular community. If you go to Canada and then talk about all this Vinaya, people might be confused in the first place, right? Because they don't know, as you know, the Vinaya in the first place. But if you go there and start Dhamma from the meditation, they will get exposed to it because they know meditation a little bit. So you have to know how you present, what teachings you should talk about, right? So there are a couple of things involved in the ethics of what you call dissemination, I would say promotion. I don't like the word promotion, I say dissemination. Promotion could be a marketing kind of thing, I guess, but you can use it too. And finally, the contents, what are you going to present? That's very interesting. It depends on the territory, the geographical basis, and the kind of the people. And then you have to always keep in mind that you are not converting people. And I know that indoctrination is a big issue in many places. Now, as you mentioned one more time in my presentation, because the reason why many people are thinking that we don't want to be called as Buddhists is that religion, the term religion is going to be a very horrific term in today's world. If you take a look at, people like to get spiritualized rather than calling that I have a religion. The reason is that we have to understand healthy ways to promote Buddhism without giving people an idea that religion is a problem. Religion is attached to Buddhism too. And as you mentioned, you said that our practices not only should be an international kind of practice, but should be given the credit as Buddhists. If you say yoga, take yoga for instance. Now, if you look at the yoga that is being practiced by the Westerners, they have stripped out the Patanjali's yoga philosophy and then making their Americanized, Westernized version of yoga. It's okay, but are you giving credit to the yoga? So if you use Vipassana, XYZ Vipassana, and then saying that there's no connection to the Buddha, no connection at all to the insight meditation, with Vipassana meditation in Buddhism, and saying that this is an internationally promoted thing, that might not be a good thing. So we have to always give the credit while we promoting, disseminating Dhamma too. That is a small advice to those of them who only look at the marketing side of mindfulness, right? And those things. I think I'm not going to take a lot of time. So misconceptions about promotion, ethics that are involved with the promotion, and then how to present Buddhism with dissemination. What are the contents that we should promote? Not every Dhamma thing should be presented in the first place. People will be frustrated. Even the young folks don't like that much. The reason is that they are not welcome. So as you did here, the group, Chiang Rai Buddhist Group, we have to see what are the healthy ways to approach different groups, not even the expats, but also the young folks. I don't know about the Thai youngsters. What is their interest other than the cultural things? Are they more interested about the rationalized Buddhism, want to question Buddhism and all that, right? So we should look at many ways to promote, rather than saying that we want to bring Sri Lankan Buddhism to XYZ countries, this Buddhism to these countries. So we had to look at different things, as I said, misconception, to address misconceptions, and then ethics, and then what are the contents that we promote. With that in mind, I would like to conclude here. Thank you.